matchup for you today. Rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Akron Zips, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Zips will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Minnesota's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old out in the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Zips offense has its first opportunity of the day. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Taylor has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Completes it in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Give to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Zips will call on their punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Oh, the quick spin move. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. see if they continue to flex that muscle. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the returner will be dragged down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Up and over, Yabo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, and get that touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Zips send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Lindsey. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Motion from the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can bring some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Get it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. On target to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He'll just keep slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Zips are in the red zone. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Pockets, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmaking.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here? We can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He makes the connection, and he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Quickly complete. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Zips have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. You're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
The sure hands. It's Norton. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Gets it out fast. And it's on the ground. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. You can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They they've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got him downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Wilson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Going up top on 1st down. Got his man.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. The receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the right. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. It's a draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming through.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Time winding down in the quarters, they come to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Quick pass on the fly motion. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Davis. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Back to the air one more time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they have a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. On the move at the 30. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give is to Taylor. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Golden Gophers have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it